The great thing about Sound the Alarm is it's a community effort. We go door to door offering free smoke alarms to those residents. We walk with them through their home, identify risks, identify potential fire threats. We develop an escape route, and so volunteers are involved with that entire plan. They can install a smoke alarm. They also help us document all of this great information that we're giving, and so that we know when we have a life saved, and of which we've had several hundred since the campaign started. But more than that, volunteers can help with pre-canvassing event, letting a community know we're going to be in an area soon, so that they can be prepared for us when we come. But more importantly, what volunteers can do is be a representative of their community day in and day out, to remind people that fires are real and they happen every day across the spectrum. And every day 7 people lose their lives to a home fire, and another dozen get injured. The Houston Dynamo have led from the front. They are walking with us arm in arm to make sure that our community right here in Houston is safer as a result of smoke alarms. Their support allows us to purchase vast majority of the smoke alarms for our area. They allow us to have the funds to be able to prepare, train, and engage our volunteers in this program. But more importantly, they're a great example of an organization of what teamwork means. And if we're going to make a dent in home fires in Houston, we have to be like the Dynamo on the field. We have to pass to that open spot. We have to make sure that we're communicating clearly. And more importantly, it takes all the team members to get this done. So it takes the homeowner, the volunteers, the preparedness folks, and everybody to make sure that we can save that life when it comes to home fires. The number one goal with any program with the Red Cross is to alleviate and prevent human suffering. In this case, we want to prevent the loss of life with home fires. We know that having a working smoke alarm cuts the risk in half. So first of all, we want to install as many smoke alarms as we can. But for homes that may have a working smoke alarm, we want to walk with that family and create a fire escape route. You know, I've met with so many families and so many business owners, and the one thing they have in common is, you know, in places we study and in places we work, we practice what to do in a home fire. But very rarely do we practice this at home. Very rarely do we practice with our loved ones in the middle of the night or around the dinner table and talk about what would happen if a fire started. And really, those are the small things that we can do that make a big impact, because just one life saved makes it all worth it. Volunteers make this work. We need volunteers for our campaign coming up on May 11th. We want to install over 1,000 smoke alarms in one day. That takes a whole lot of effort, and it takes a whole lot of people. And so we need your help. We need people to come learn about how to install, learn how to make homes safer, be advocates and charismatic, and so be a part of the solution. Join the American Red Cross, and let's sound the alarm, and more importantly, let's save some lives.